Hello viewers, through this video we will learn information regarding construction equipment. Everybody knows importance of construction equipments. So we start with the introduction. Introduction. In the case of huge construction projects, proper use of the appropriate equipment contributes to economy, quality, safety, speed, and timely completion of a project. Equipments are used for highway projects, irrigation, buildings, power projects, etc. 15 to 30% of total project cost has been accounted towards equipment and machinery. Advantages of utilizing the construction equipments. Increase the rate of output through work progress with the best effective and efficient methods. Reduce the overall construction costs, especially for large contracts. Carry out activities which cannot be done manually or to do them more economically and much faster. Eliminate the heavy manual work by human, thus reducing fatigue, and eliminates various other hazards and health issues. Maintain the planned rate of production where there is a shortage of skilled or unskilled labor. Maintain the high quality standards often required by present-day design and specifications, technical standards. Classification of construction equipment. Earth-moving equipment, hauling equipment, hoisting equipment, conveying equipment, aggregate and concrete production equipment, pile driving equipment, tunneling and rock drilling equipment, pumping and dewatering equipment. Tree diagram showing the classification of construction equipments. Earth-moving equipments. Selection criteria for earthwork equipments. The selection of earth-moving equipment is mainly dependent on the following factors. Quantities of material to be moved. The available time to complete the work, the job conditions. The prevailing soil types, the swell and compaction factors, etc. The job conditions include factors such as availability of loading and dumping area, accessibility of site, traffic flows, and weather conditions at site. Selection criteria for earthwork equipments. In order to plan the number of earthwork equipment needed, the planner first determines the following. The suitable class of equipment for earthwork. For example, if the soil to be excavated is loose and marshy, and bulk excavation is involved in the project, one may opt for a drag line. The appropriate model of equipment based on different characteristics such as payload of bucket and speeds required. For example, drag lines come in different capacities ranging from 0.38 cum to 3.06 cum, scrapers in capacities ranging from 8 cum to 50 cum, and so on. The number of equipment needed for the project to carry out the given quantity. The number of associated equipment required to support the main equipment. Operations involved in construction of any project. Excavation, loose strata. Digging of large quantities of earth, hard earth. Moving them to distances which are sometimes fairly long. Placement. Compacting. Leveling. Dozing. Grading. Hauling. Excavating and earth-moving equipment. Bulldozer. Power shovel. Backhoe. Drag line. Clamshell. Scrapers. Bulldozer. The heavy blade attached to the tractor pushes the material from one place to another. The tractor can be of the crawler or the wheeled type. Classification of bulldozer. 1. Position of blades. Bulldozers in which the blade perpendicular to the direction of movement. Angle dozers in which the blade is set at an angle with the direction of movement. 2. Based on mountings. Wheel mounted. Crawler mounted. 3. Based on the control. Cable controlled. Hydraulically controlled. Now see bulldozer with its components parts. Applications. Bulldozers are mainly used for the following operations. For spreading the earth fill. For opening up pilot roads through mountainous and rocky terrains. Clearing construction sites. Maintaining haul roads. Clearing land from the trees and stumps. Backfilling trenches at construction sites by dragging the earth from one place to another. Power shovel. 2. Excavate the earth and to load the trucks. Capable of excavating all types of earth except hard rock. Size varies from 0.375 cubic meters to 5 cubic meters. Basics parts of power shovel including the track system, cabin, cables, rack, stick, boom footpin, saddle block, boom, boom point sheaves and bucket. Applications. Suitable for close range of work. Capable of digging very hard materials. Can remove big-sized boulders. It is used in various types of jobs such as digging in gravel banks, clay pits, digging cuts in road works, roadside berms, etc. Factors affecting output of power shovel. Class of material. Depth of cutting. Angle of swing. Job condition. Management condition. Size of hauling units. Skill of the operator. Physical condition of the shovel. Now see old and new power shovel. Backhoe loader. Also known as hoe, back shovel, and pull shovel. It is used to excavate below the natural surface on which it rests. Generally used to excavate trenches, pits for basements and also for grading works, which requires precise control of depths. The basic parts are boom, jack boom, boom foot drum, boom sheave, stick, bucket and bucket sheave. See the backhoe loader with its components parts. Application. It is the most suitable machine for digging below the machine level, such as trenches, footings, basements etc. It can be efficiently used to dress or trim the surface, avoiding the use of manual effort for dressing the excavated the surface. Drag line. The drag line is so named because of its prominent operation of dragging the bucket against the material to be dug. Unlike the shovel, it has a long light crane boom and the bucket is loosely attached to the boom through cables. Because of this construction, a drag line can dig and dump over larger distances than a shovel can do. Drag lines are useful for digging below its track level and handling softer materials. The basic parts of a drag line including the boom, hoist cable, hoist chain, drag chain, and bucket. Application. It is the most suitable machine for dragging softer material and below its track level. It is very useful for excavating trenches when the sides are permitted to establish their angle of repose without shoring. It has long reaches. It is mostly used in the excavation for canals and depositing on the embankment without hauling units. See the drag line with its components parts. Clam shell. This is so named due to resemblance of its bucket to a clam, which is like a shellfish with hinged double shell. The front end is essentially a crane boom with a specially designed bucket loosely attached at the end through cables as in a drag line. The capacity of a clamshell bucket is usually given in cubic meters. The basic parts of clamshell bucket are the closing line, hoist line, sheaves, brackets, tag line, shell, and hinge. Application. Used for handling loose materials such as crushed stone, sand, gravel, coal etc. Main feature is vertical lifting of material from one location to another. Mainly used for removing material from coffer dam, sewer main holes, well foundations etc. Now see clamshell with its components parts. Now see comparison between different types of earth-moving equipments. Scrapers. Unique machine for digging and long-distance hauling of plowable materials. Self-operating machine. It is not dependent on other equipment. Wheels of machine cause some compaction. The basic parts of scrapers are the bowl, apron, and tailgate or ejector. See the scraper with its components parts. Trenching machine. Used for excavating trenches for laying pipelines, sewer, cables etc. Operation is quick, giving the required depth or width. Two types of trenching machine: wheel type, ladder type. Tractors. Multi-purpose machines used mainly for pulling and pushing the other equipment. Tractors may be classified as crawler type tractor, used to move bulldozers, scrapers. The crawler has a chain by which these tractors can be very effective even in the case of loose or muddy soils. The speed of this type does not exceed 12 km/h normally. Wheel type tractor. The engine is mounted on 4 wheels. The main advantage is higher speed, sometimes exceeding 50 km/h. It is used for long distance hauling and good roads. See the tractors with its components parts. Comparison between crawler and wheeled tractors. Crawler type. 1. Slow speed. 2. More compact and powerful and can handle heavier jobs. 3. Stick control for steering. 4. Moves on rough roads only. 5. Used for short distances. 6. Requires skillful operation, maintenance, and repairs. 7. Costly. 8. Cost of operation and maintenance is high. Wheeled type. 1. Greater speed. 2. Can handle only lighter jobs. 3. Wheel steering control. 4. Moves on rough as well as good roads. 5. Used for longer distances. 6. Lesser skills required for operations, maintenance, and repairs. 7. Cheaper. 8. Operational and maintenance cost is less. Hauling equipment. The equipment used for transportation of material are known as hauling equipment or simply haulers. Haulers may operate on the roadways or railways. It involve transportation of building materials, carriage and disposal of excavated earth, haulage of heavy construction equipment. Dump trucks. These are used for earth-moving purpose. The selection of the type of dump trucks for a specific job depend on the soil condition. Side or rear dump trucks. These are heavy-duty trucks with strongly built body which is hinged on the truck chassis at the rear end and one side respectively, and can be fitted to the rear in the case of rear dump and to the hinged side in case of the side dump, through the action of hydraulic jacks. These trucks are suitable for use in hauling wet clay, sand, gravel, quarry rocks etc. Please see side dump truck. Please see rear dump truck. Bottom dump trucks. These are similar to semi-trailers in which their front is supported on the rear of the hauling tractor and their rear is resting on their own wheels. The body of the truck remains in the same position and the discharge of the material takes place through its bottom after opening of 2 longitudinal gates. The gates are hinged to the side of the body. These trucks are suitable for use in hauling free-flowing material, such as sand, gravel, dry earth, hard clay etc. Please see bottom dump truck. Dumpers. High-speed pneumatic wheeled trucks. Short chassis, body of vehicle. Strong bodies. Loading, hauling, and dumping is done very fast as compared to other equipment. Suitable for short hauls on rough roads, especially where a shuttle movement is required. Please see the working of dumper. Thank you for watching video. Have a nice life to you all. Please do like the video, share the video and subscribe the channel.